We're good.
You know, I'm trying to get this thing going. Everybody's looking at their phones and looking at their sheets of paper. And we're going to do some villains. Yeah. We're going to do another top 10 list for you here. We're going to do with movie villains. That's bad guys.
Or kind of.
Or
I had a hard time with this list.
I had a lot of them.
I had to figure out what I really wanted to base mine on, so yeah.
Well, I know.
So we'll see.
It was tough.
This is going to be interesting.
What's the
I can't wait to hear
criteria?
what y'all have.
I had so many criteria to go by. Who's better than bad, and who's... I don't know. This is going to be weird.
It's going to be a good one.
I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. You guys come on in. Let's talk about some villains. Hey, welcome back to the Midnight Riders podcast. I'm Johnny.
Chuck.
I'm Tina.
Here we go again. Another top 10 list because it's just so much fun.
Having a good time.
Thought we'd do it on the dark side this time. We're going to go to movie villains. That only criteria is it's a movie and they're the bad guy. Or
in some way, shape,
people.
or form. Yeah.
Or I guess animal. Like it would be an
A
animal.
villain.
Cujo could be a villain.
I swear to God, if you got
Cujo is
Jaws
a
on your
villain.
villains list, then
He is a villain.
He is the villain of the
He is
movie.
a villain. But see, he was just hungry.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Yeah.
It's the greatest movie
So
ever.
misunderstood.
He's misunderstood. I got a list. I made my list. Had to break them down into several categories. I had a category of just misunderstood. So that may not have made my top
So
10.
I'm on it.
It was hard to bump these out of the top. I mean,
Yeah, this is a tough list. This is the toughest list I've done. So yeah.
I had a lot of them in the top 10. I had
Yep.
to slowly knock them down and move them out. Oh, it's fun.
I left it.
You're trying to determine who's more evil or whatever the case may be. So here we go. We're going to go with our top 10. We'll start at number 10 and work our way down. Top 10 movie villains. You want to go first, Chuck? You want me to?
I'll start it off.
All right, go for it. Let's
Number
let me
10.
mark it off on my list because I'm sure I'm going to have it. What do you got?
I don't know. Probably. I'm not even sure how you pronounce the guy's name. Amon Goth from Schindler's List.
I had him listed.
Evil. I mean, how do you not have a villain list without a Nazi guy on it? So there you go.
He was on. He's there.
He just. Yeah.
I've only seen the movie once, and it was so.
I've seen it a couple times.
It
Good
was,
movie.
It was so.
It's hard. It's a hard watch.
Sorry about that. The
But-
dogs are attacking. I don't know horses.
They see the
There's a
horse.
horse.
But I've only seen it once, and it was very, very, very difficult watch
Yes.
for me. But he was one bad mamma jamma.
Man,
I'll
he
say
was,
that.
Bad man.
He made it a tough watch. But
Well, and
if you're going villains, he
Definitely
had to
a
go
villain.
with him.
Definitely.
But
Yeah.
he portrayed it so well.
Yes.
Yes.
So well. So unfortunately, so well.
Yeah, a little too well.
All
but
right,
yeah.
you want to go second? Let me go second.
I don't care whichever. you
I'll go
want to do.
second this time. My number 10, Old Man Withers from Snow.
Hey,
That's a
that'd
Scooby
be
Doo guy.
good.
It'd be good.
He's a
but-
villain.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to go with Leonardo DiCaprio, Calvin Candle, Django Unchained.
Oh,
That's a good one. I didn't have it on here, but that's good. I didn't think about that one.
I'm going to grab my whiskey glass.
Bad man.
Very bad man.
DiCaprio can play an evil guy,
Well, he did in that one.
and he did. He was.
Bad man.
I mean, this guy got guys together to fight to the death just because he wanted to enjoy it, and it was. Oh man, it's good.
Bad
Oh,
man.
bad guy, bad guy.
I forgot all about that one.
Did you ever see the movie?
Oh yeah, I've seen the movie. It's a good movie.
Right.
I
Wow.
didn't have it on my list. So
Your turn.
Let's see if I can bring out the energy.
what? Nazi and the slave owner. What else you got?
No
What
kidding.
else you got? Let's go.
How about say hello to my little friend,
There you go.
Tony Montoya?
Yep.
Machino.
Come on now,
He was
Al
on-
Pacino.
He was on my honorable mention.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he didn't make my list, but he's worthy.
Man,
Trust me,
alive,
he's
he's a bad man.
He's
too.
worthy.
Yep.
He is worthy.
Man.
I've actually never seen the movie all the way through,
That amazes me.
Really?
but I've seen
Yeah, that surprises me.
Killing an Ant. Sorry about that.
That's a big one.
You didn't kill it yet. There you go.
All right, Chuck, go. You're number 9. What do you got at number 9? Villains.
Sergeant Hartman, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh,
I thought he's a pretty nice guy.
Oh, man. I tell you what, if you ever had the slightest inkling to join the military, watch that. That'll turn you away. And this guy was, wow.
that is another one that I love the first half of the movie,
Yes.
and then once Boots over, I mean,
I-
I'll watch it, but it's
I'm
just
not a
not
huge,
as good as
I'm not
the
a
whole
huge war guy, movie guy,
No,
but
no.
that
That
is
one-
one I can watch. It's a
Oh.
little slower.
That
on
is a-
I'd love to quote him, but I
But-
don't. Nothing is of. You can't
No.
do anything on here.
No.
as far as
No.
That's a
No, we're
great.
just getting going. We
That
can't get
is
shut
a-
down already.
No.
That is a great,
Yeah.
great choice.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
great choice. He
great
is.
villain.
But see, he's just doing his job.
He is doing a
Yeah.
job.
He's just doing his job,
Numb nuts.
and he is. Bad. He's a bad.
It's the cleanest
man.
one I can think of.
Yeah. Good choice. I'll go to number 9 on mine. I've got from Shawshank Redemption, Warden Norton.
Norton, yep.
Just an absolutely. You just want to go through the screen and just.
Choking.
He's a liar. He's a cheat.
He got
he's,
his.
Yeah,
He-
yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Look,
did.
Karma.
I'd like to say the last thing he heard going through
Mhm.
there. Whoa, that was. He's a bad man.
Yeah,
He
that's
is.
a good one.
That's a really good
Yeah.
one.
What do you got at number
Okay,
9?
number 9. I doubt you guys have this, but to me, he is one of the ultimate villains to me.
Okay.
Billy Mahoney from Flatliners. The kid in the red sweat jacket hoodie thing.
Okay.
When I first saw that, and I was an adult, I had nightmares, and still, when I think about him, it frightens me. He is the true nightmare.
I will
Billy.
attest to that. I've watched Flatliners with her a couple of times, and she gets freaked
I
out
do.
still
He just freaks me out.
to this
Billy,
day.
Billy Mahoney.
He's a bad. He's not nice.
No, I remember
Mean
that. I
kid.
forgot about that movie. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
He's a
one. Yeah.
mean kid.
Yep.
I'm
Good
gonna
choice.
pause. I'm
So
gonna
he's
pause.
number 9.
I'm gonna pause
Gotcha.
for a second.
Yeah,
here.
pause.
And we're back. Sorry for the pause. Dogs are out there doing their thing, and she's still scared about Billy Mahoney.
I am still scared of Billy Mahoney.
Now she's gonna have nightmares tonight about Billy Mahoney.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Flatliners, you don't know
You
who
go
Billy
check that
Mahoney is.
out.
Watch it's the original, not the remake. Watch the original.
Yes,
Kiefer Sutherland,
original.
Julia Roberts, Oliver Platt. It'll scare you a little bit, and you'll hate Billy Mahoney. Number 8,
Watch
Chuck.
that.
What do you got?
Number 8, Patrick Bateman, American Psycho.
I didn't make my list.
Number 2.
No, there we go.
He was in my honorable mention. Again, another movie I've
Talk-
only seen once.
Talk about the phrase "sick son of a bitch."
Holy cow.
Yeah,
He's my number 2.
Man.
nice choice there, bud.
I remember watching that movie the first time and pausing it many times, thinking, "Oh my God, this
Yeah.
guy's." Woo, and he plays it so well.
He is so good.
He played
First
it
time I ever
so-
saw Christian
Yeah.
Bale.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Me
Yep.
too. I think
Played
that's
it
first time.
so
No,
well.
I think I saw Rain of Fire first.
No, that was after, honey. That was after.
So,
But anyway,
man,
yeah, I only saw the movie once, and I remember he was a pretty bad guy.
pure evil,
He's a serial
sadistic,
killer.
just man.
Well, he's
I
probably
mean, how many
misunderstood.
movies are there about fictional serial killers?
Right.
I mean, there's only a handful.
That are
True.
yeah.
True.
I mean,
Yeah, that was a good.
Well, since we're
Yep.
talking about fictional serial killers, I'll take my number 8, Buffalo Bill.
Oh,
yeah. He's on my he
Silence of
fell
the
off
Lambs.
he fell off my top 10 at the end.
He's
He's an
on my
honorable mention.
honorable mention.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill. He's just
Yeah.
everything about the character
It's jacked up.
is just it's he comes off so real.
Yeah.
And he does such a great job with the character.
He
And
did
his,
so well that he couldn't get another movie.
I know his
That's
inability.
how good he was.
His ability to show his inability to care
Mhm.
just comes out so everything.
Until he was in what, Shutter Island? He was in that.
Did he
Yeah.
Shutter Island?
He's been in a lot of
Okay.
small.
but
He's had a
just
lot of small
Yeah.
parts.
small parts. But because he did so well,
Yeah, he couldn't get a
Well,
part.
and the Buffalo Bill part wasn't a huge part in that
No.
movie, but man, he took it over. It was good. That's a good. I was like, he fell out of my top 10 at the end, but yeah, he's honorable mention.
Everything about it,
Yeah.
and then the big scene at the end where Jodie Foster finally finds out where he's at. She's in his house.
Yeah.
And the look on his face whenever he knows he's caught, and you
He's
can
good.
almost hear him thinking, "Oh
his
shit!"
voice.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
his voice,
Yeah.
his mannerisms, the way he.
makes you twitch.
Well, even when he's got the night vision on, you hear him breathing.
Uh huh.
That's great directing.
Yep.
Mm.
Good choice.
Mm.
Like that.
Only horror movie ever to win Best Picture.
Is it really?
It is.
Wow.
All right.
That's good to know. That's
You're-
a horror movie?
Uh huh.
I've considered that a thriller.
It's in the horror genre.
I mean,
You're up, number 8.
okay, number 8. I'm fixing to probably burst a bubble. Sorry.
Probably.
I've got Arthur Fleck, the Joker.
Don't have him.
Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker.
I have him on
thinking
my-
maybe y'all might have another Joker,
No.
but
He's
yeah.
not on-
I don't have that. That was a good one. But I
He's
didn't
on my
have-
honorable mention.
I didn't have that one.
Have you
Nope.
seen that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
You
The
talk.
dude's troubled.
You talk about bringing life to a character in a different way, that a character that's been played so many times, and he
That-
comes on and did.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was one of those for me. It's very hard to watch.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just
Yes.
So I guess he would
Yeah.
be an anti-hero.
Well, the
because
Joker.
the movie is about him.
It's
I'm
more
talking
about
about
not the stuff he
actual
did. Right.
movie, The
Yeah.
Joker, not,
right.
not Batman. You know,
Right. Actually, yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know, it's about him and his life. So
Yeah.
I would think I don't know.
That
To
particular.
me, he's
That particular.
incredible.
Yeah. That particular Joker character is an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's a good choice.
I mean,
So-
I really like Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
He's,
So
he's a loon.
No, that was good. He did it. He
He's
did it
incredible
well.
actor.
It was, but it's man, it's hard for me to watch.
It is a
that.
hard
it is
watch. It's a real hard watch.
Very
I've seen it
disturbing.
maybe 3 times. That every-
Disturbing. That's a good word
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, but the movie itself is so good.
So dark.
So yeah, he
so,
was my
yeah.
number 8.
There you
I'm
go.
kind of a little upset the next one's going to be a musical, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right, Chuck, you're up number 7.
Number 7. Well, good timing. Joker. Heath Ledger.
Say he's my number. Is my number 3.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
had a
number
feeling.
3.
Heath Ledger
That's
fan
good.
and the best portrayal of Joker that I think is.
incredible. Yeah.
It just, God, just great.
Well, because he didn't. He
living
didn't.
that.
He didn't just play a Joker.
Yeah. He
He played a bad man.
Evil SOB.
so good. So just, yeah. That's
He
it.
played it well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
He was
I
my-
had a hard time. I went back and forth.
yeah.
Well, he floated so far away from what you are used to as a Joker, as the Joker. You know, and there's so many different.
Just layers.
Well, there's so many different realms of a
So many
Joker.
layers.
When you get to
Right.
the comic book world, there's different Jokers and different realms and different different.
Right. Well, even in
Whatever.
the movies, when you got the Jack Nicholson portrayal, which was really good,
Mhm.
but then you got this portrayal. It's just it doesn't. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's way out there. But he did such a damn good job and very good. And there's more of the villain part in this movie that he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. Yeah,
Well,
that's my number 7.
He fell in the category in my where I broke everybody down. He fell into my category of psychotic.
Yeah.
He's just there's just nothing there. He played it so well that there's just nothing there. He didn't care what he did, and he did it. It's just
Yeah, that pretty much
he thought everything out, and he did. It's great,
We could
great,
have a whole show
That pretty
on
much
Joker alone.
great role.
the psychotic thing.
Right,
Pretty much
right.
labels my top 6.
Yeah.
7. So there we go.
Exactly.
That's where I went with
My
mine.
number 7. Well, my number 7. I went with Joaquin Phoenix as well as Commodus in Gladiator.
Oh, he's such a bad guy in that too.
He's one evil little shit.
Oh, he's so good. He is such a great actor.
You ever see Gladiator?
Oh, lie.
No, never
You
seen.
lie.
Of all the characters that you can find,
We're gonna have movie night. You're gonna watch Gladiator.
They
by
get-
God.
they-
Isn't another one of those is like 5 hours long?
No.
that's about 2.5. But the thing
Come
is,
on.
there are characters that
It's
get to a
class.
certain level that you absolutely hate the character because of how bad they are.
Okay, well,
This is one.
he ain't seen it, so don't say nothing.
This is
You're coming
one.
over and you're gonna watch.
Everything he does just makes you want to just be.
Mhm.
No, I've heard it. I've heard he did a damn good job in it, but yeah, I've just never
Oh.
seen it.
Oh,
Sorry.
Is it my turn or
I'm
yours?
thinking about how much I don't like him now. Yeah, you're up. You're number 7.
Okay, my number 7. Bad dude. Alonzo Harris, Training Day. Denzel.
Number 4 on mine.
Bad dude.
Love
Yeah.
that movie, and he
Bad
does
dude.
such a good job. Love that movie.
That's your number 7.
That's my number
That
7.
was my number 4.
Yeah, I had him in my. He got bumped there at the end for me.
Dude.
He just so crooked, so just and played it so well that
Oh, he does.
every now and then you start to like him, and then you think, oh, you
Exactly.
can't like him anymore.
Exactly.
You can't like him for
Yes.
that.
You know,
Yeah,
and,
no.
and what Denzel, everything the man is in, I think is just
It
great.
is incredible. He's
And-
incredible.
Yeah.
And the ex-
But you know, he's gotten his flowers. He has reaped the rewards for his.
Well, for his
well, the-
portrayals,
his
yeah.
portrayals.
what I want to say
and they're
here,
well deserved.
his expressions when he plays this character, there's his eyes all of a sudden go to another place that are just, my God, is he really this?
Is he really this messed up?
Yeah, the way he
Yeah.
can just channel to go into it. Yeah,
I
his
know.
characters.
I know.
We don't like
Great
him,
choice.
Mm.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling my top 6 are probably going to be all matched up somewhere with y'all.
Not me.
Yeah.
Say that was your number 6.
That was my number 4.
That was my number 7.
That was your number 7. Okay,
Mhm.
you're up, Charlie. You're Charlie. What number are you on?
6.
Chuck's on number 6. Go.
This is my. So I'm not a big horror movie guy,
I kept
I do
the horror
like some of
guys
the
out
older
of here.
ones.
Yeah.
but here was
I'm
my
so sorry.
here was my one.
Okay.
Mike Myers, number 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. He was.
I tried to keep all my horror guys out of here because I could have had
Me
a
too.
list of those.
Yeah.
Because
See,
I
I-
really want to do a horror movie.
I was gonna say I figured y'all would go that direction. Mike Myers is my one. Mike Myers was one when I first saw him as a kid. Whatever, he scared the hell out of me.
As
It
he
was
should.
just
He's a boogeyman.
he's the one. That's the one of the horror movies I'll watch all the time.
Yes.
He's just
No
he was
con-
great. He was always one of the
Yeah.
first ones that scared me.
No conscience, just
Yes.
kills to kill.
Yep.
And it's one of those that you think can really happen.
Yeah.
So
Pure villain.
he's the boogeyman.
Yes.
And
Did y'all
That-
have him on your list, or y'all just not even put him on there?
I
I
didn't.
didn't put him on
Because
there.
of the horror thing.
I want to
Okay.
do a
I
horror
got a list of the horror guys that I
Yep.
kept off. He's in my horror list. With a bunch of guys we'll hit later. But
Right.
but there's no doubt he's an evil. I mean, he's a great villain.
Yes.
That's what he is.
What I got? That was my number 6.
My number 6 is the only lady I have, and that's Glenn Close playing Alex Forrest in Fatal Attraction.
It's a good choice.
You kill the bunny rabbit, you're on my list. I'm sorry. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
You talk about a whack job.
Well, from what I heard, after that movie,
Man,
affairs went way down.
yes,
Men didn't stray for a while.
literally. I mean, she was.
Yeah. That's a good choice. I didn't think about that movie.
You're
That's a
not
good
going to
choice.
ignore me, are you, Dan? Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
a good choice.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. She's scary.
Good.
She's.
She's scary.
All right, what do you got at number 6, babe?
Number 6, I have Max from Cape Fear.
Yep, I know you're just going to demolish my list now.
He's my number 1.
He was my number 3.
Wow. The 1991.
Yes, De Niro,
Yes, De Niro.
another one of my
Right.
favorite actors, and he is just
Yeah, he's my number 1. That's my number 1. That character scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Just everything about the way he played that. I saw the original with Robert Mitchum, and that was scary, but not
Not
Robert De Niro scary.
scary.
That
No.
laugh.
and Nolte.
Yeah,
he played off of it.
Oh my gosh.
Was so good, was so
Yeah.
unassuming, and so
Yeah, because see, we know Nick Nolte is this big, tough, bad
Yeah.
son of a gun,
48 hours and,
And
all
he-
that other stuff,
and
then-
having a guy that big
And he was playing
cowering
dad.
down.
Yeah.
You know, as a dad, you're worried about
And-
your kid.
Well, and I've never liked Juliette Lewis as an actress, but
I think she's awesome.
the way she played that role, my God.
again, I go back to the word disturbing.
Yeah.
It's very disturbing.
Yeah.
But De Niro does. De Niro's another one of those. He played that role so well. You
Oh.
really start to question whether
Oh,
you start to question him a little bit because he does it so well. But yeah, it's a great movie.
yeah.
Great character.
Great movie.
Yeah, that was my number 3.
He definitely got into
Yep.
that.
It was number 6 for me.
That was my number one guy. So
I'm
what number was
sorry, I
that,
stole
Chuck?
your
That was my
thunder.
number 3.
That was my number 6.
okay,
So I'm at number 5.
you're at number 5. What do you got, Chuck?
One of the originals, Norman Bates.
Oh, nice.
I had him on here. I was never a huge Psycho fan, but hey,
Norman,
I-
he is a
I
woo.
wasn't either, but again,
Whoa.
early on, one of the first ones that
Yeah.
kinda just set weird with me when I was younger and watched it.
It's
So,
the
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, it was just
Well, that's one that was actually on television that we got to watch.
Yeah.
It was on regular television.
yeah.
And I'm sure I was way too young to be
Yes.
watching that movie.
Yeah, I know I was because it scared the hell out of me younger on,
Yeah.
thinking, "Oh wow."
Yeah,
And
that
just-
one and the birds. I'm still frightened
His
because of the birds.
his calm and coolness through it.
Well, yeah.
is very
And he
Oh, yes.
frightening. Just
and the way he
the
kinda
mild manners and
stutters and stammers a little bit.
Yep.
He's just
Oh, Norman.
Yep, that was my number 5.
yeah.
The original.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
The original.
Original bad guy.
They
All
really,
right.
They really should stop making so many
Remakes.
remakes
Exactly.
Yeah.
because
They're getting
you're
worse.
missing a lot if you don't see the original.
Yes.
My number 5. I'm gonna go with Ed Norton in Primal Fear. Aaron
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Aaron
Roy.
Stampler.
I knew I was going to miss some.
Or
That's
Roy,
one I missed. That was a
whatever.
good one.
The movie, if you've never seen Primal Fear,
Don't say nothing.
I will say something.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
give it away.
spoil it right now.
Spoiler alert. Okay,
It's-
that's long enough. They can.
It's one of the first movies I ever saw that got me.
Yeah.
Just
don't
flat,
ya?
just flat got me.
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming, and you won't see it coming if you've
Mhm.
never seen it.
Good movie.
Just such
Forgot
a great,
all about it.
everything about that movie is.
Yeah.
It's the biggest, the first big twist in a movie I ever saw that really made me go, "What the?
Yeah. Where the hell did that come from?
What? Whoa!
Yeah.
Wait a minute! Stop it!"
Ah, I forgot all about that.
Great
Good
movie.
choice.
Good
Like
choice.
that. Like that.
All right, hon, what do you got for number 5?
Number 5, I have Michael Corleone,
Oh,
Godfather.
On my honorable mention.
evil bad man.
Once he finally gets in, and he's like, "Okay, I'm doing it.
Let's get them.
Look out! Look out!
And they go one at a time.
Yep.
Mhm. Just look out."
We just start finding the bodies.
I mean, whenever you can go to, your niece or nephew's christening, and all of your people are just out there whacking everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. While you're standing in church.
Well, I mean,
Not a good man.
no,
Not a good man.
no. He had issues.
just a few.
It's
You
in
know,
the family.
and it wasn't his brother's fault.
A good
really, it
movie
wasn't.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
well, Sonny.
good stuff. Good for you. Yes, it is on my honorable mention.
Yeah, but
That-
that was my number 5.
Yeah,
It's
Michael
on.
Corleone.
He's on my list. He's
Got
on
it,
my
got it,
list.
got it. Good deal.
All right, Chuck. What do you got at number 4?
Mine was Training Day. Alonzo. So that was my
Oh.
number 4.
Okay. Well, I'll go to my number 4, and I'm gonna stay in the mafia. I'm going with Tommy DeVito, Joe Pesci.
Yeah, I didn't have him on
Goodfellas.
here, but I love the character. I love the movie, so I didn't have him on my list.
I
It's
don't.
hard. It's hard to take Joe Pesci.
Well,
But yeah,
I don't
I get
know
it.
if I want to go anti-hero on this guy or not. You're supposed to kind of feel for the guy during the movie, and you kind of do. I mean, he gets whacked and all, but the thing about it is he's an evil little.
Yeah, he
God
is.
Mighty, he's an evil,
It's little
evil man.
syndrome. I
He's
mean,
just. I mean, he's just a bad human
Yeah.
being. He's. I mean, of all the guys in the movie,
Yeah.
he's just. He's.
Good choice. Good character.
Well, he's the one that everybody's afraid of.
Yeah.
They don't know what he's going to do. I mean, the best part to show who he really is whenever the restaurant owner goes to Paulie, and he says, "I don't know, maybe it'd be a good idea to whack the guy." And Paulie looks at him with this look in his eyes, as if, first of all, I can't believe you said that to me, and secondly, do you know what you're talking about here? I mean, he's just, evil,
Yeah.
bad little man.
Good choice.
Mm.
Good
All right,
movie.
who do you
Great
got?
character.
I only got one left, and that's my number 2.
Shine
Who's your number 4?
My number 4 are the Cobb brothers from A Time to Kill. Kiefer Sutherland
Ouch.
And
Who was-
the crew with Samuel L. Jackson,
Yep.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. I think I had his the other kid's name is Nicky Cat was the guy that played
Okay.
Billy
Yeah.
Ray.
But
Good
yeah,
choice.
they
Forgot about that one, but that's a good choice. Good movie.
You
Yeah.
talk about evil villains.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was good.
really that. I mean, that movie really got me.
Yeah.
That one pulled some strings.
Yeah, that was a everything about that movie was heart wrenching.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, I
Another
even
tough movie to watch.
well,
I mean, but you're just rooting for Samuel.
well,
Jackson.
yeah, you are. But
Yeah.
even during that movie, you got those two guys that are the two worst villains. But then I got Kevin Spacey, who I really started to hate.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, he was the attorney for them.
Was
And
he?
yeah, and I started to hate him, but then I felt sorry for him because he had to defend him. But
He was.
he was such a
I forgot about
oh, I
that.
didn't like him. I didn't like him in that because of the character. He just
Well, I mean, come on. You never like attorneys
I know,
for the bad guys.
but he was
I mean, it's
so
like,
good.
How can you even defend that piece of crap?
He was just so
You
good.
know?
Oh,
Oh, but yeah, Kiefer Sutherland. I mean, he
yeah, so easy to hate.
really is easy.
All right, Chuck, what do you got at number 4?
I already did my number 4. That was Alonzo with Training.
Oh,
Day.
number 3,
That was Max Cady, Cape Fear.
number 2.
Number 2, Hannibal Lecter.
Oh,
See, I did.
honorable mention.
Yeah, I didn't want to put 2 Silence of the Lambs, and since he doesn't really do anything in the movie,
Yeah, but it's implied in a
I
very,
know.
very big
I
way. evil. son of
I
a bitch.
know.
That's where my criteria went through.
Yeah.
Was just a psychotic, evil, just
Yeah.
people you wouldn't want to just run into,
Oh,
and
hands
he's
down.
there.
Well,
He's definitely there.
I mean,
That was my number 2.
who all watching the movie wasn't scared at the end when he got out?
Yeah,
He's having
Yes.
a friend for dinner.
And you're
Yeah.
oh boy,
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You're
gonna
hit the doctor.
it's gonna hit the fan.
when he
really.
killed the guard in the
Oh yeah.
Oh
good
yeah.
lord,
That scene.
yeah.
That is probably, we could talk to him for that too. Your top scenes
Oh,
from
yeah.
the movie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that one really is. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, he was
I agree.
he's my number 2.
it's a bad memory.
Good choice. Well, my number 2.
I haven't done my number 3 yet.
What's your
Somebody's hit
number
my
three?
one of y'all's gonna hit my
Huh?
number 1.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Hans Landa from Inglorious Bastards, the other Nazi.
Oh, that's good.
See,
The other
like that.
Nazi.
I liked
I
that
like
character.
Yeah.
The
Good
beginning where the people are hiding and he comes in and has his glass of milk, and I mean, he's
Yes.
just.
It's probably one of the most uncomfortable scenes I've ever
It
seen in a
is.
movie.
And that's how the movie starts, is
Yeah.
it not?
Yeah, that's the first scene.
I mean, and you're like, holy crap! If this is how it's going to
Yeah.
start,
Mhm.
we're on a.
But again, there's that's a
ride.
trend of a lot of our choices here are movies that
Mm.
they get kind of hard to watch
Yeah.
because of it.
That
So, yeah.
that
I mean,
that
he is so
Mm.
good.
Yeah, no, that's a good
so
one.
good.
and
Yeah, that's
The-
Christopher Waltz.
the way he changes languages so quickly and so smoothly, and I can he just the whole
All because you go like this.
uncomfortable,
All because you go like this
Yeah.
instead of like this.
uncomfortable.
Very, very uncomfortable.
No, that was down in the bar.
That's what I mean. He was in him, wasn't he?
No,
Wasn't he?
No.
Okay. Anyways, it's the opening scene that.
Yeah,
that
it was the
gets me
beginning of the movie.
anyways.
oh brutal.
Yeah, I remember thinking the same thing, thinking, "My God, that's how this thing is
This is
starting.
how it's
This is gonna be rough."
You know, you're like, there you go, Tarantino.
Oh man.
But yeah, that he was my number 3.
Okay.
That's good.
Good
And my
choice.
number 2 was Patrick Bateman. So
Okay.
I still have my number 1.
All
I
I
still
have
have my
left-
number 1. I got a bad feeling we're matching up.
I've only got a
Might
number
be.
2.
And we may be your number. Well, whose turn is it?
What do you
Who we
got,
got?
Chuck? What's your
My
number,
number one. Good. I get to steal it from her.
Who is
Go
it?
for it.
Possibly
Who?
Jack Torrance, Shining.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Good.
He's in my list as he got bumped at the very end.
He is. Shining is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
And his portrayal of that is just so
The
god
way,
awful, scary, and
yeah, the way he slowly goes
I'm
mad.
a huge Jack Nicholson fan, and this is my
Oh.
favorite movie of his. And the slow decline. I hate Shelley Duvall.
Oh, I do too.
You're
I was
not
kinda-
supposed to like her.
I was.
She's.
I like that.
This is the only time I was rooting for him.
Yeah.
I like her.
But yeah, that movie.
Get her.
Hit her
I
again.
like
Get her. Get her.
As a,
Get her.
as
But yeah.
a woman going through that
Yeah.
crap, hey,
That
only
movie.
thing I really worried about was her ash on her cigarette was about like, it's like, is it gonna fall?
Yeah,
Is it gonna fall?
Jack was my number one.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
that one hit me
It's
with
a
the
great
most.
choice.
That's
Yeah.
the most vivid, disturbing
Yeah.
one that I remember.
That's a
and
good one.
That's,
Great
he was
choice.
it.
That's a good one.
There we go.
Great choice.
Definitely a villain.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say my number 2 before your number 1, but
Go
I
for
think
it.
my number
we got?
2 is your number 1.
Who we got?
Okay, here we go.
Go ahead,
You want me to do?
do it. It's got to be mine. I think
All
think you have to have this.
My number 1 is John Doe
Yep.
from the movie Seven.
7.
Ah, yeah. That's my number 2.
Anybody that can do that, you need to just,
Again,
get
See,
rid of them.
I told
Kevin
you.
Spacey.
I told you I was going to forget
Kevin
some stuff.
Spacey.
I was going to forget some stuff, and that's
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Kaiser
He also-
Sose.
Kaiser Sose.
Kevin Spacey. He's creepy.
He
Well,
can play
we all
that
know
man.
that
Well,
now.
you know
No
what?
shit.
He is
Yeah, we all know that now.
yeah, more so than we realize.
Yeah, I mean,
only known.
that was
Yeah.
my number 2.
All right.
And you only see him,
Yeah.
just
What
a small
I was
amount.
going
Yes.
to say, you don't see him very much
But
in
it's
it.
what he does
Yeah.
in
It's,
the movie.
again,
it's
Hannibal Lecter thing.
It's
You
the
don't
things
see
that
him
he
much.
does.
You don't
I
see.
have not had a Christmas tree fragrance still in my car since I saw that movie because of they were all hanging up. on the
Oh yeah, I
ceiling.
remember that. Yeah.
I have
Yep.
not had one since that.
Yep.
It just gives me
Nice.
the heebie-jeebies.
Yep.
Yep, bad man, bad man, bad man.
Yep.
All right. That rounded those out.
Top 10 looks pretty good, y'all.
Very
I got
good.
some honorables.
I got.
Yeah,
I still got. Well, I've
What
got.
did you have? You had the same guy?
I had him at
Yep.
number 2, yeah.
Okay.
I have a total of 6 left on my honorable mention that have not been brought up. So
I got about-
however many we want to hit
I
on.
have several.
I got
Go for
about
it.
10 or 20. Give me 2. Give me 2 of them.
I'll
Jeff.
give you 2 to cut. I'll give a couple right off the bat.
Go for it.
Tyler Durden from Fight
Oh
Club.
yeah, he's on mine.
I don't think he's a bad guy.
Oh, sure he is.
Here, let me have your hand. Let me pour some acid on it real
What the
quick. You tell me if I'm bad because I do that.
Tyler Durden isn't real.
Okay.
Neither
Do we need to-
neither is the shark in Jaws. So there you go. So
That's
Burn.
lay down the
Burn.
gauntlet.
fighting words.
Yeah.
Brothers.
No, I agree. I agree. Good character.
Yeah. I had him and I had Alex from Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
So you want to talk about a mean son of a bitch?
You put him up.
Again, you've seen some of the
Psycho.
other, you've seen some of the other podcasts and some of the music and some of the stuff I do enjoy.
Yeah.
This falls in line. This is pure violent and pure holy hell
Yeah,
as you
this-
watch it and you just shake your head.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I read stories on that movie, how the actresses that were in the movie just.
yeah, it was from what I've read and seen. It was tough to film, tough to be there. It's a tough watch. I haven't seen it a whole lot, but I've seen it
I
enough
think
to
I've
know
only
that.
seen that
I've
one.
watched it once and I'll never watch
Yeah,
it again.
it's
Long time ago.
Kubrick's messed up here.
Yes,
He's got some problems.
yes,
But
Yeah.
it was.
but yeah, if you're gonna go villain, I had to get him on there somewhere. So yeah.
Well, I'll throw a couple out there. I mean, I had Jack Nicholson a couple more times on my list. I had him Colonel Nathan R. Jessup
You
and
can't handle the truth.
and A Few Good Men.
Yep.
Great bad guy.
Yeah.
He does it.
Again, was only in the movie. What,
Yeah,
2 scenes,
Yeah,
3
I think
scenes,
15
whatever.
I think 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyone supporting
Yeah,
actor.
yeah.
And of course, I have to put in Hans Gruber.
I didn't even think about him.
Oh, nice.
I didn't even think about him.
Nice.
Kills a man cold blooded, and shoots him in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Bad
Pretty
man.
bad man.
I'm an exceptional thief. All right, what do you got, bud?
Let's see, where do I start? Okay, that one's already been said, that one's been said, and that one's been said. Okay, I'm going to go with a funny one, kinda.
Ooh,
Biff from Back to the Future.
a good bad guy.
Yes.
A good bad
See,
guy.
I never even thought about going that direction with it, but yes,
Oh.
perfect. Good
He is a
villain.
good villain.
Good
He
villain.
is a
He
really
makes the
good
whole
villain.
movie you
Yeah.
know, a reason
and
to
everybody-
do everything that they're
Everybody
doing.
who watches that movie can relate.
Exactly.
Everybody.
And everybody hates him.
Exactly.
You
That's
know.
right.
Good choice. I like that.
And then they all laugh at him when he's washing the
Yes.
car.
Exactly.
I love
Got his comeuppance.
Good
That's right.
choice.
Oh, that's
Good
a damn
choice.
good one. What else you got, Chuck?
Okay,
Give
what
me,
else?
oh, you got another one?
I got some
You got another
more.
one? Your second one.
I'm gonna say, let's see, this is my list here. Let's go with Lestat from Interview with a
Interview with a
Vampire.
Okay.
That's the
yeah.
Tom Cruise character.
Yes, Tom
Yep.
Cruise.
Oh, evil man.
You know, he really.
Mm.
I mean, the last guy you want as a vampire.
Well, but I can. But
It's
see,
gonna live forever.
but the thing about him is, I understand him.
Well,
I know why he's so the way he is. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
live anymore. He doesn't want to live
but he
anymore.
has to.
But he
and
has
so
to.
he's
So
just going to make it miserable on
that's
everyone.
right. That's right. If I got to live for
But-
through all this, yeah, I get it.
I think he's a really
I
good
get
bad
it.
guy.
I
think
agree.
he's a good villain.
I'll have to
Mhm.
agree with that.
And I have more if you would like more.
Chuck, you got any more?
I've actually got a couple women on my list.
Hey, I've got a couple.
One.
What do you
Got a
got?
couple?
No, I have two.
I got
What you
Annie from Misery.
Yep, got it.
Annie Wilkes.
Anybody that can do that pure beating, go right ahead. And I got Joan Crawford.
Oh,
Mommy
I didn't
Dearest.
even think about Joan Crawford.
Oh.
Wow. The only real villain
Yeah.
that's been,
Yeah,
wow.
Yes.
I didn't even
she's
think
great.
about her.
Yes.
she played that. So she scared me.
Yeah.
She scared
Yeah.
me.
She was.
I mean, that part where she's coming after and her eyes are. I mean, she scared me.
Man,
Oh.
that was
That no more wire hangers scene. That literally.
Yeah.
Mm.
that was a
Man, that's a good
That's a
choice.
good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a
I'm
really,
surprised
really
she wasn't
good
in your top
choice.
10.
it was up there. It was in there. It got bumped down. So
well,
yeah.
while we're on women, Nurse Ratched.
I was gonna say I got her too.
Yeah, Nurse Ratchet's got to be in
Yep.
somebody's list somewhere.
Yeah, she's my honorable mention.
Yep.
And I only
Well-
have one more on my honorable mention.
I
Yep.
got two. I got two more ladies. Do you want a couple ladies?
Sure, let's hear.
Let's go. I'm
One
done.
of them is Amy Dunn. She was the wife in the movie Gone Girl.
Oh, she's a
No, I haven't seen that one. So
fancy girl.
Uh,
Another one you need to put on your list.
and I didn't write down her character, but Rebecca De Mornay and Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
Oh,
gosh,
that's a good one.
too.
Yeah, there. Mrs. Mott was her name.
Yeah. That's a good
The
one.
nanny.
Yeah.
She was a bad.
That was a good
bad
one.
person.
Yeah, that came out not long after the one with Glenn Close.
Yeah.
What was that called again?
Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction. Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
was
the
a
Rocks
couple
the
years
Cradle.
later.
Yeah, that was another disturbing movie.
Yeah, she was evil.
Yeah.
Let's forget about that.
It's good.
She was bad.
Well, I'm down to just one more on mine.
What do you got, babe?
y'all got?
You got anything else?
Yep,
What do you got?
I have Agent Smith from The Matrix.
Right on, baby.
Good choice.
Right on. Again, he just wants to get out.
Yeah.
He just wants to, you know. I just got
He
to.
just keeps showing up
Uh,
everywhere.
I can't stand the smell. Oh, bless his heart. He
Yep.
just needs to get out.
Oh, he's a bad
He's a
dude.
bad guy.
Bad dude.
You got anything left, Chuck?
I got one more left.
What do you got?
I had Travis Bickle, Taxi Driver.
Oh, yeah, I thought about that one, but I only wanted to put one De Niro.
Good.
Another De Niro, another.
Good.
Again.
Good.
Yeah, really
on.
good. I haven't seen that in a long
Like I said, I'm
time.
not a horror movie guy, but you give me a good psychopath.
There you
I'm
go.
there.
Well, I just got a couple more I'll throw out there
Let's
just because
hear 'em.
they're on
What
my
you got?
list. I got Captain Hadley, the guy that worked for the warden in Shawshank Redemption.
No, okay.
You bad
Uh,
Didn't even
dude.
know I can remember his name.
I've got Anton Chigurh from No Country for
Country
Old
Old
Men.
Men. Oh man,
And
Evil.
God,
That haircut alone is evil.
it's
Bad guy.
yeah.
big. That was one of those guys that looked the part. I mean, he
Yes.
just
Yeah.
was intimidating
I
and
really
scary
like him
to
as
look
an
at.
actor.
Yeah,
a
he's
really
good.
Actor.
Yes, very good choice. I
And
like
then
that.
a couple of heart plays way down on the list. I had both the Terminators, both Schwarzenegger and Robert Patrick, and then of course both actors who played Khan in Star Trek. Because Khan is a bad guy.
Ricardo.
Yeah. But
Ricardo
anyway.
Montalban cannot be a bad guy.
No, he's the fancy.
Exactly.
He can't
He
be
hangs out with
anything
tattoos.
else.
Just
That's right.
He's tattoos, buddy.
Chrysler Cordoba.
He's,
Cordoba. That's right.
he's Tattoo's friend.
He did Cordova commercials.
We
I
love the
forgot
Chrysler
about that.
Cordoba.
Wow, that's
yeah,
showing
good choice.
our age
There
for
you go.
sure.
Well,
Well, that was a
I
good
like
one,
that
guys.
That was good. That was a good time.
Good job. Villains are always fun to talk about because you can't have a good you can't have a good guy without a bad guy.
That's right.
You know,
Can't have a hero
and,
without a villain.
That's right. And some
And
of
I'd
these,
like to say one more. Mr. Glass.
yeah, Samuel Jackson. Yep,
I
he's a
love
good
Samuel Jackson. I'm a huge Samuel
Yeah.
one. He's a
Jackson
good one.
fan.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
But
Good throw in.
But you liked him, and you had him on one of your lists.
Samuel L. Jackson? No, he was. I had the guys that.
Yeah, well,
They
he
were
was the
in
one.
the
He was the
group,
one
yeah.
accused for murder.
Yes, yeah, but he wasn't a villain in that. At
Well,
all.
yeah, but
I don't care if he was up for murder or not. He was not a villain.
you don't enjoy snakes on a plane? I mean, come on.
I like snakes on the plane.
He was in that
There you
too.
go.
I like everything he's in.
I know he's great.
He's good.
I mean,
He's
come
great.
on.
The Die Hard movie he was in. I mean, he carried Bruce Willis through most of it. It was
Ezekiel
hilarious.
25:17.
I know.
I love it.
Look it up.
Get my wallet out of that bag.
That's right. Which one is it?
Oh, that was a good one, guys. I appreciate
This
this.
was fun.
That was
This
good.
It was fun.
We're going to continue with our top 10 list. We enjoy it. We hope you do too. Do like and comment and let us know that we're doing a fun job and a fine job here. We don't want to come out here just for our health.
Go
Yeah.
subscribe.
And if you like
Spread
it,
the
put it
word.
on your share it on your Facebook. Maybe
Yeah.
some other people will
Share
see it.
'Cause, you know, we enjoy doing this. We want to get a crowd out there to enjoy listening to
Yeah.
us and watching us. So,
It's fun.
any comments, any suggestions, do subscribe and get your buddies and friends and everybody else to do it. It's real simple. Just type down here what you thought about the podcast.
Like and
We
leave
would
a comment.
really like to know what you thought about it. And if you have any suggestions for top 10 lists, we'd love to dive into it and do it for you because we enjoy those things.
Yeah. Send us your villains.
Yeah, who'd we miss? I know we had to
Send
miss
us your
some.
villains.
Yeah, we had to miss some. I know I missed
For
some.
sure.
So yeah,
I mean,
comment, leave us a message.
got to be some bad guys out there somewhere, isn't it? And Jaws is a bad guy. He is a villain. The shark is a villain.
But, just the music alone makes him a
I
bad guy.
know. Anyway, hey, stop in, check out our other podcasts. We got quite a few out there. We do appreciate you coming in. We will see you next time. Y'all got anything to add?
We're good to
I
go.
don't.
All right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you
See ya.
next time.
Bye.